wondering where the Chinese coin is, that's still underneath the bed. There you go, that's it. Okay, no. Hey, my name's Craig Petty, and let me tell you something. In the summer of 2022, I bought out with AlakazamMagicUK the Mirage coin set Extreme. It quickly became one of the most popular coin sets of all time. Coin workers and non-coin workers all over the world have started using the Mirage coin set in their working repertoire, and many people have said that the Mirage coin set has actually started getting them to perform coin magic, which they never did before. Well, I've had so many requests to bring out other coin sets, and that's the plan. As part of the Mirage range here at AlakazamMagicUK, I am super excited to bring to you the Apparition coin set.
Hi guys, and welcome to the Alakazam Live. We're going to be talking about the Blackpool convention, obviously. And firstly, I want to say thank you to everyone that came up to the stand and said hello. We missed it last year, me and Harry and Jenny, and you made us feel really welcome. So thank you for that. As you can see, Apparition is being officially launched this week. We sold out in Blackpool. But we have got more here in the shop, so that's going to be launched. Now, we're going to have a special launch evening where after the live launch, we're actually going to have a dedicated sort of after show stroke academy where we're going to be sharing some bonus ideas. Now, if you did pick up Apparition at Blackpool, you're still invited to the after show academy, and all you need to do is register your product using your password. Do that as of tomorrow onwards. I'm going to set up the live link, and then as soon as you register it, you should be able to see the holding screen in your academy section of your account. So you'll be invited, and everyone that purchases it live on the evening will also get access. So guys, tell us, how many of you went to Blackpool? Did you go to Blackpool? What was your favourite trick that you saw or purchased? Doesn't have to be Alakazam, just let us know what the favourite trick was. And also, did you watch the competition winner, and do you think the one chosen to be the winner was the correct one? So I didn't see it. I've had mixed reviews. I know they were all phenomenal. But let us know if you saw it and who you thought would have won. And also, who was the best lecturer you saw at Blackpool. Now, I've got a few trailers to drop today, but also we've got the magnificent Wayne Goodman. We were just talking about Craig. We were talking about Craig. We've got the amazing Wayne Goodman joining us live here in the stage, and also a very special guest, one of Alakazam's VIPs. We've flown him over to join us. It's the legend Tomar joining Wayne Goodman. So, Tomar, this was your first Blackpool convention. Yeah, 1 second. Is your mic turned on?
Oh, it was.
Let me check, because Wayne did check his own mic today. Usually I check the mics, but Wayne checks his own.
It's registering.
And you sure you're red?
Yep. It's on, it's registering.
Yeah.
It's got battery.
And can you just check your wire is in correctly? You haven't got your phone there or anything?
Phone's over there.
Right, hang on. Speak.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Right,
Hither and dither.
that should be better.
Sounds right. Yeah.
Okay, let us know if that's okay.
Awesome.
Next time I'll check them. I'll check them.
It was working.
I'll
It's
check them.
registering.
It's okay, Wayne.
I think it was Tomar. I think
Yeah, I
it
was playing around here.
He's a bit of a scallywag. He's got in there and mixed it all up.
Yeah, I have
it's
to
like.
check every cable around here, you know. It's new for me. It's my first time in the studio. Yeah.
So, Tomar,
Yeah.
first time in Blackpool.
Yeah.
What was your favourite bits of the convention?
Wow. Well, I had a lot of lectures to pick up from.
Yeah.
And I couldn't see everything. Obviously, I went to see mentalism lectures and the close-up shows. But I think the gala shows, especially the second one, the one after the competition.
So that's the
blew me
Sunday
away.
night.
The
Yeah.
Sunday one blew me away. Like really great performances. I seen there so much stuff you can't see anywhere. I think all the same place, and it was really doing some honor to our performing art, which is like stage magic at its best. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'm getting so excited because I'm going all through those memories and spending time with friends that I brought from Israel and obviously that I met over there for the very first time. Wow, bringing people together was a really great experience.
So you can do it again next year?
Yeah, definitely. Tell me when I can start registering. I'm going to come this year for sure.
It's normally about 3 or 4 weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who was your friend that you introduced me to? Because he was great.
Yeah. I'm part of an online society of magicians. Most of them are quite young. And our leader, our community manager called Alon, is only 16 years old. But then I discovered it's not about the age, it's about the energy that he brings with him.
Yeah.
Imagine my energy, now triple it, okay people? That's insane, right? Even one Tomar is more than enough. Imagine triple Tomar. So Alon is amazing. The Magical Society is a group that I went to the convention with. We've spent the entire time together. And we met new people, performed to people from other countries, from Italy, from Belgium, from France, from England, from anywhere you can think of. And of course I met my Israeli buddies and Wayne, who is not from Israel, but he's an old buddy already. And especially I want to thank Craig Petty, who was so kind to spend some time with us. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Craig was great. He was being pulled left, right and centre. He joined us on the stand as well, occasionally to demo his new trick, even though like myself and Harry were demoing it all weekend, the Apparition.
And Ryland, oh my God. Ryland is a phenomenon. People, you have to see him live.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's great. He was on the stand as well, and Roman was on the stand, Roman doing hard stretch. It was just, for us, it was a brilliant Blackpool. And to see so many of the ALAKAZAM coming up, and, you know, whether they were buying something or not, the amount of people that just come up and said, you know, we love what you're doing. You know, Harry was getting so much love. There's no doubt he's becoming the face of AlakazamMagicUK, without a doubt, you know. And he done amazingly well behind the dealer's stand. Amazing. So, yeah, it was really great.
He was like a machine, wasn't he? He was just...
Yeah.
He did like hundreds of performances there, right?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So, guys, let us know if you went to the Blackpool convention. What was your favourite bit? And if you picked up any tricks, what was your favourite trick? I will expect to see a certain trick name pop up a lot, because I even picked one up myself. So let me know what your favourite trick was and your favourite act you saw at Blackpool, maybe your favourite lecture, and what was your feelings on the competition. They were all world-class acts. Who do you think should have won? Was it the person that did win, the magician that did win? Let us know. Right, straight away, Sean Mann has named it. Well, Sean Mann's favourite tricks were the drop and coffee break. Did you pick up a coffee break, Wayne?
No, I didn't. I know my friend Andy chased it as well, but I looked at it. It's lovely, really, really lovely, and a great take on the chop cup. Yeah, very, very cool.
Rich Relish said a lot of reports saying the drop was great.
Yeah.
I did pick up a drop. I will admit that.
A couple of my friends came over and got me and said, "You've got to see this."
Yeah.
And I was on the horseshoe, so I went over, and he'd just finished it, and everyone was buzzing about it, and literally everyone who'd just seen it were buying it. And Sean said, "I just ask him to do it again," so I did, and then 30 seconds later, I bought it as well. It's very cool, very, very good.
Yeah.
Seems like the unofficial trick of the convention, right?
I think
Yeah.
usually you hear people speaking about tricks. We were hearing a lot about Apparition, Knock 'em Dead, but Drop was the one, a non-Alakazam product, the only one that I was hearing about repeatedly was the Drop. To the point where I had to go up and see it,
Yeah.
and not only see it, but buy it. It was great. Really, really good. Let's just say hello to a few people. Adam Oakley, great to meet you. Phil Evans, our good friend Phil Evans, they stay in the same B&B as us in Blackpool, so we had a drink together one night. Great to see you and your lovely wife, Phil. Leo Schmetzers is joining us. He wasn't there. I spoke to him last night and he was gutted. He missed it so badly, and I know I did last year when we didn't go. So Leo Schmetzers will be back on the Alakazam stand next year.
He was missed.
He was missed, I told him that. Barry Gibbs said Christian Baptiste. I think he may mean Clinton Baptiste, who is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. Simon Allen says, I can't see Apparition on the Alakazam site. Apparition is not officially launched yet. It's not launched till the end of the month. So join us for the live launch and you'll be able to grab one.
And something else as well, if they bought Apparition at Blackpool or they buy it on the live launch, they're going to get a special extra freebie with that, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah, they will get the after show stroke academy on Apparition and a few other bits given by Craig Petty. Roddy McGee's new trick. I didn't see it.
I did. Lucid, yeah. So it's
Yeah.
No, not Lucid.
No.
Predictions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, I know it.
So it's, it looked like, I didn't see it, but I saw the packaging, and it looks like, from what I understand, it's kind of like an invisible deck, but with kids' drawings all over it. So I didn't actually get to see it, but it did look good. I saw the props, but I didn't get to see it from it. His other trick, Lucid, was amazing as well. He has a clear plastic bag, and he places a card inside it, and the card, well, it can be switched or vanished, but it's a clear bag. You can see all the way through it. It's very, very, very cool. Very cool.
That one I got.
Roddy's one of my favourite creators. He's such a clever guy. He really thinks out. I mean, literally thinks outside the box. His thinking on things is truly magical.
Yeah.
A lot of time for him.
Yeah, 100%. My good friend Gordon Munro said he picked up a drop, and I must admit, I heard so many things about it. I went up there to watch it, and I did not have a clue. Didn't have a clue. Darren Baines said, will Alakazam be stocking Lucid? Yes, we will. So check out our site for that. Adam Oakley must say I love Knock 'em Dead. Let me have a look what else. A lot of people were saying, what's the drop? The drop is a card effect. We're trying to get them in at the moment, but let me explain this to you, because this is exactly what happens, right? I'm not going to embellish this in any way, shape or form. A deck of cards is spread face up in front of you, and you're asked to pick a pair. So if you say 8, he says, okay, do you want red or black 8? Whatever you say, no equivocate, he'll remove those cards. You can say 3s, 4s, 5s, anything you want. He will remove those cards. You then select a card from the face-up deck, sign it. The card goes back into the middle of the deck. Now, I'll say this, there's no breaks or anything. The card is placed back in the middle, the deck's spread face down on the table. Your card is genuinely somewhere in the middle. He now picks up the deck, dribbles the cards onto the table, picks up one of the 8s, throws it in the deck, then turns the deck over, dribbles again, throws the other 8 in. Now, when he spreads the deck, the 2 8s are sandwiched in one card, and it's your sign card. And they are the same 8s he's thrown in. Then he says, we're going to take it one step further. I'm going to try and find the ace of spades, the best card in the deck. Once again, dribbles the deck, throws one of the 8s in, dribbles again, throws the other one in, spreads, but now they found 5 cards, and he said, oh, I was trying to find the ace. Picks out the cards, he goes, oh, I did find the ace, but I also found the king, the queen, the jack, the 10, giving you a perfect royal flush.
Wow.
Honestly, it's that clean, and I'm not missing anything out. There's no dodgy moves or anything.
Can I just add to that?
Yes.
When I did it, he didn't throw the cards in.
Oh, really?
The spectator threw the cards in.
Oh, I didn't see that. I mean, that's something that you're going to have a bit of practice on, I think.
It was good though.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And yeah, very, very visual, very, very practical. Yeah, I can't wait to get it out and play with it.
Let's trust Peter that he gets some in stock then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I'm going to be speaking to him very soon. I've got his details, and he said give him a ring. So, AlakazamM customers, look out for that one. It's called The Drop. Jason Staples says, hi, Daddy Wayne. Thanks for the weekend.
He's a boy. Can I just give a quick shout out to one of our, one of the AlakazamM creators really, and congratulate Scott Payton, who got engaged while he was at Blackpool to the lovely cats.
Congratulations, Scott.
Right, so let's have a look what else is happening here. Yes, this is a good thing. Maybe we'll put together a little free evening, Wayne, on this. This is a good subject.
Yeah, that's a very good subject, yes.
Okay, keep an eye out for that. We will do a free evening in the next month or so that everyone's invited to. It will be online, and we will discuss exactly that. We'll discuss how to put a close-up act together, how to transition from one effect to the other, how to create a theme. Now, bear in mind, when you are out performing close-up, you don't have to have a theme running through your effects, but we'll teach you how to transition from one to the other, and we'll talk about creating a theme for if you're trying to put a little show together. That's a really good one, John. John always has the good questions. He does.
Maybe we should get him to send him John, you should be a question of the week.
Yeah.
Send a question every single week.
Yeah, he always sends in good questions as well.
Golden question, yeah.
John Hayes asks again.
Andy Chase, Apparition, best trick at a convention.
And he should know he bought every single trick at the convention.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I have competition there, I see. Yeah. All right.
Simon Allen said, a few live streams ago you mentioned the Mirage coin set. Has that come in? We have got the Mirage coin set in stock. That was actually released last year. So if you're talking about the Mirage coin set, you can order that off our website now. If you're talking about the new coin set, Apparition, then that is being live launched at the end of this month. In fact, for those of you that missed it, I'm just going to play this quickly and then we'll be back.
wondering where the Chinese coin is, that's still underneath the bed. There you go, that's it. No. Hey, my name's Craig Pepe, and let me tell you something. In the summer of 2022, I bought out with AlakazamMagicUK the Mirage coin set Extreme. It quickly became one of the most popular coin sets of all time. Coin workers and non-coin workers all over the world have started using the Mirage coin set in their working repertoire, and many people have said that the Mirage coin set has actually started getting them to perform coin magic, which they never did before. Well, I've had so many requests to bring out other coin sets, and that's the plan. As part of the Mirage range here at AlakazamMagicUK, I am super excited to bring to you the Apparition coin set.
Right, so that is the Apparition coin set. We're launching it later on this month. I will say as well, we were going to call the collection of coin sets that come out the Mirage Collection, but it's causing some confusion because people think you have to own the Mirage set to own it. You don't. They're completely different animals. You don't use one with the other. They're completely different things. So don't think you need to have the Mirage to buy Apparition or vice versa. But it is great. Adam Oakley said he's going to buy the Mirage coin set. You'll love it, Adam. It's so good. Right, so before we chat to Wayne and Tomar again, let's play a little trailer. This item is now in stock. It's by the amazing David Penn, and it's called the Accumulator deck. If you don't know what it is, check this out, and they're in stock now.
What card are you thinking of?
3 of diamonds. No! No!
Five years ago, myself and Wayne Fox created the 52-to-1 deck, an incredible effect that allows you to cut to a spectator's thought of card. With the brand new Accumulator deck, the odds have increased. The spectator thinks of any card. You then get them to name a number between 1 and 52 without any suspicious moves. You count down, and their thought of card is at the number they name. But it gets even better. With the newly designed Accumulator deck, you can even perform the original 52-to-1 effect, cutting to the spectator's thought of card. And then after, get another spectator to think of a card, name a number, and when you count down, the card that they're merely thinking of is at the number they name.
All the cards, they're all different. I'm going to get you to look at cards, but I want you to both look at a different card. Don't look at the text, we can see that. You're going to look at a red card and remember it, and you'll look at a black card and remember it. I'll spread them out, you ready? You got one? Yeah. You're on red, you're on black. You got one?
Yeah, I've got it.
Can you name a number between 1 and 52 as well? Name the number?
27.
27. You looked about here. I'm going to cut the cards. For the first time, name the card that you're thinking of.
Get out.
Now, there is a well-known trick in magic called card at any number. And normally what you do, you get somebody to name a card and somebody to name a number. You haven't told anybody your card.
No.
You're just thinking of it.
Yeah.
Right? You've not told anybody.
No.
And you named the number. What's the number?
27.
27, 23, 24, 25, 26. This is the 27th card. She picked 27.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
You.
Yeah.
And you're just thinking of a card.
Yeah, I've got it, yeah.
What card are you thinking of?
3 of diamonds. No! That is absolutely...
It can't be done.
No, that's not right. No. And no.
Remember, they never tell you their card, and yet it's at the number they name. And there's no memory word, as well as the specially printed deck. One of the gimmicks hides in plain sight. I'm David Penn, and this is the Accumulator deck.
Right, so that's the Accumulator deck. That's in stock now. If you fancy one, go put your order in. Just had another question from John, actually, who said, what's on the market for the Gypsies? Fred's seen a balloon effect a long time ago. So that was Gypsy Balloon, wasn't it? By Tony Clark?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, which is
a nice
great.
effect.
Yeah, it was a lovely effect. There is our good friends Wayne Dobson and Michael Sullivan at Dietrich have released something called Thread of Life, which Michael owes me one. If you're watching this, Michael, where's my Thread of Life? But it is the Gypsies thread, but it comes with a nice box and enough sort of spools of thread to last you a lifetime, really. But it looks really good, lovely story to it. So that will be worth picking up if you're into Gypsies thread. But yeah, so check that out. Oh, we've got... Oh, John said, is that deck rough and smooth? No, it isn't. We've got the fantastic Mark Cole joining us. Hiya, Mark. Let's start at some point. Darren, I think the Matchbox is on our website. Go check it out, the Matchbox by TCC. Also, if you're interested in that type of effect, we have now got the last of the minted effect. I'm going to play a trailer for it in a moment, but it's a similar effect to the Matchbox, but it uses a tube of Polos or a packet of Polos. Great effect. So, Tomar.
Yes.
Name one thing. What was your favourite thing at Blackpool?
Wow.
I know it's hard.
Just one thing. I will have to go for Lloyd Barnes.
The lecture?
The lecture and what he did later on that day with Craig Petty.
Oh, the podcast.
The podcast. The crazy podcast, yeah. It was such a great way to end the day. There were pints of beer spilling all over the place. There were stuff going on about the Magic Cafe and what's happening in the Magic community. Stuff that mostly people don't speak about. But all in all, he did a great job. Really cool lecture. Made me think about stuff. I just love to see people bring their innovative ideas onto the stage.
Yeah.
And Richard Jones also, I gotta say. Richard Jones was also amazing.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I like Richard.
Yeah, what a great show he did.
Right, Darren, I'll check that. As soon as we finish the live, I'll go and check and see how stock is looking on that. Because I don't think they are sold out. So, guys, if you went to Blackpool, let us know what your favourite bit of Blackpool was. So, Tomar, this was your first trip to a convention over here, and you said you're going to go back next year. Are you going to go to any others, do you think? Do you think you might pop over for the London Magic Convention?
Oh, well, it really depends on my time, my available time, because I work full-time. Unfortunately, I don't do magic full-time, still just a hobbyist. But I do magic during my work time because I give lots of lectures. And what better way to open a lecture with, before we begin, let's break the ice with some ESP matchup effects. And I take out my own business cards and I type on them and I draw the symbols and everything. And everything looks like organic, as if I didn't prepare anything, because I didn't prepare anything. I like to do things on the spot. So I try and spread the magic wherever I go, even during the work hours. I work in finance, Some people find it boring. I feel this is like a very important role in my life. But yeah, if I get the time, I'll definitely come to another convention. But Blackpool 2024, beware, I am coming back for sure.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Good stuff. It was great to see you there. And do you know what? You cheered us up every day.
I know.
Every single day.
I could not run by you to see if you're running out of stock. Yeah, I was so happy to see that you were running out of stock of several products, and mostly happy that I got to you at 9 a.m. on the first morning
You
of
did.
the convention.
Were you at the front door waiting to
Yeah, I
you
was
right at the
waiting.
front?
Excuse me, where's the way to Alakazam? I'm not doing anything else because I need to get my hands on their latest and greatest, and I'm still making a shopping list while we're live on the air right now, because there's an actual shop back here. You know, I've never been to a magic shop and physical magic shop.
What?
So, yeah.
You've never been to any magic shop?
They're probably like the dinosaurs. They're mostly gone now.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah.
this is your first ever magic shop?
Yeah, proper magic shop, not just a stand or a second hand. Yeah. So I'm very excited. And there's a whole operation here. There's Buddy, the dog, of course.
Yeah.
There's Harry, there's Jenny, there's Andy. Everybody is here working to get your orders out. And I'm telling you, I feel so bad having spent like 71 quid on every single order, because that's the free shipping mark, you know, and I have it shipped to Israel. So I don't buy everything at once. I make Andy work extra time in packaging all those little orders. So now I get to see him in the face and say, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Yeah, amazing to be here.
It's an absolute pleasure to have you here.
Thanks so much.
Got a couple of things come in. So Clifford said, do you have a release date for Showreel by Michael Murray? Showreel is released now.
Yes.
Yes.
We have them in stock. There's one now sitting in my hands. I've got the trailer for this I'm going to play for you in a moment. But these are in stock. We haven't got many left. They were actually officially released on Sunday. So most of them are gone, but we have got a handful. So go and grab one now. Don't wait. And I want to ask you all a very big favour, if I can. On our Facebook page, Harry has put up a video of him performing a trick with some coins and a glass. And I would really appreciate it if you could all go and give it a watch and make a comment, because we want to start getting some traction on that video.
And like it.
And like it. Like it, leave a comment. You can share it if you want. Share it will be great. And watch it. Do us a favour. Let's see if we can get this number up to 100,000. Because Jenny's moaning at me because I bought a bigger one of these machines and we haven't plugged it in yet. And she'll go, you wasted money again, haven't you? So, do me a favour, please go watch that video after we finish here. Like it, share it, and comment on it. That will be amazing. Thank you all very much. The other thing is as well, what do you think of this idea? We're going to get some t-shirts made with the ALAKAZAM on it, right? So it's going to be classy. It'll have our logo, but instead of ALAKAZAM, it will be ALAKAZAM. And if you wear that t-shirt at a convention and come up to our stand, you will get a 10% discount on anything you buy at the convention. So let me know if you like that idea.
That sounds good to me as a customer here. Yeah.
It would, and most of the people that are members of the ALAKAZAM are proud to sort of say it. We're the best community in magic. Everyone's so supportive. So yeah, if you would wear it, let us know.
You know, the other day when we were talking and you talked about that, Charlie was with me, and as soon as the call ended, she was like, I've got to get one of those t-shirts. Not even for the discount, she just wants the t-shirt. She was like, that's the coolest t-shirt ever.
And the thing is, it will be great when you're walking around Blackpool, especially if you've gone by yourself or you don't know many people, because straight away you're going to know people.
You're part of the fan.
As soon as you see someone in that t-shirt, you're going to know. So, you know, let's make the ALAKAZAM a worldwide thing, and whenever you see someone in one of those t-shirts as well, go up and say hello and make them feel welcome, because we all are part of this community that we've been building for the last 30 years. So Yeah, it's great. A lot of people saying count me in. Great idea. Yes, I'll buy a t-shirt. Love the t-shirt idea.
See, it works.
Yeah, yeah.
Amazing.
That's market research ticked off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Adam Oakley said, is it Harry's video on Facebook? I think it is on Facebook. It's not the short, it's the longer one. It's about,
Yeah.
Is it on Facebook?
It should be. I've seen it on there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's about 3 minutes long. But try and watch it to the end if you can. Hit the like.
You're in it. Andy's in it.
Emma's in it. Yeah. Basically, he sets up a challenge for us to try and win some money. Loads of people said they love the idea of the t-shirt.
That's awesome.
Good old Andy Chase.
Yes, and merch is
I'm
amazing.
very confused by that actually, because Andy's a teacher and I know he's got classes this afternoon. So how is he watching the live when he's supposed to be teaching his class?
His phone is open
He
over
does
there.
it every week.
Oh my God.
He's very cheeky.
You gave them some homework. Yeah.
That's it. He's got them all doing silent reading
Yeah.
and he's there with his earpiece in.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
It'd be good to have you there, David.
lots of love for the t-shirts.
Look at that. And that's exactly like you just said there. It'd be a great way to recognise other people who are part of the ALAKAZAM. It opens doors. It opens doors. It makes people, you know, approachable and more connectable. You know, you see someone on a t-shirt. Oh, you're part of the ALAKAZAM as well. And then that's all you need sometimes. That catalyst to get people talking. And before you know it, you've got a whole bunch of new people and new friends. And yeah, great idea.
Wow. Philip,
Cool.
that's good.
Wayne.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to play a trailer, and then I'm going to put you on the spot. You got a deck of cards there. Do you want to show Tomar a trick in a minute?
All right, let's do it.
Not now.
No.
Look,
but I need to get ready. I need to get ready.
You sort of. I'm sitting there thinking, oh, I don't want to put him on the spot. And then as soon as you mention it, he's like,
What do you
I'll
mean?
do it now.
You've been planning this, haven't you?
Right, let's play this video, and I think I know which
How
one
long?
it is.
How long is the video?
Most probably about 4 minutes.
Perfect.
Yeah? Okay, let's take a look at this.
Okay, Matthew, so you work behind the camera, so I'm presuming that you're into movies?
Yeah, I love them.
Okay, so I'm going to show you a little demonstration which involves movies. But it's very important for me to mention from the off that what I don't do is read minds. I personally believe that's impossible, but what I do is read thoughts. And the reason why I mention this is it is very important if I ask you to create a thought in your mind that you do that, because unless you create the thought, then I've got nothing to read. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Now, as mentioned, we have a page here. This is from an in-flight magazine. This is from the movie section, and I found a couple of interesting articles on here. One was pertaining to how we can access free movies on YouTube. It's actually surprising the amount of free movies that you can access on there, such as, you know, Jurassic Park, The Shining, Predator. But for me personally, I found this little column even more interesting. Logan's set to return in 2023 in Deadpool 3. Which is very exciting news. And there's also a new Batman movie, I believe Batman Origins, also due out this year. So it was basically a case of Rich is going to win the battle of the box office. I've got my money set on Logan, but we're not here today to judge my movie tastes. We're here to judge yours.
Nice one.
So this is what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to look over the page and find perhaps your favourite movie. For me, that would be The Matrix. And then you'll notice this little column on the right-hand side. There's a list of 30 different actors and actresses. Each of these actors and actresses have featured within these movies. And I'd like you just to find somebody from the movie of your choice. So, for example, if you chose The Matrix, you might go down, and obviously Keanu Reeves would be an obvious choice, given that he's the lead actor in that particular movie. But if we actually look here, we also see Lawrence Fishburne. And obviously he is a natural choice too, because obviously he was also in the same movie. Now, bear in mind, there are 25 movies to choose from. There are 30 different actors and actresses. Depending on the movie that you choose, you may have more than one choice. So please work your way all the way from top to bottom. And then if you have got that choice, you can further decide who to think of. So I'll turn away. And what I'd like you to do is look through the list of movies. find perhaps your favourite movie, just one that you really enjoyed, or one that you've perhaps seen more than once. Once you've got a movie in mind, I'd like you to work your way from top to bottom through that list of names and find somebody who's appeared in that movie. As I say, it doesn't necessarily have to be the lead actor or actress, just somebody who's been in the movie itself. Now, once you have a celebrity in mind, you can just let me know.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. So, is it fair for me to say that at this very moment in time, I could have no idea which movie you chose? I mean, there's a lot of popular movies on there. And therefore, there's no way that I could know which of the 30 actors, actresses that you're presently thinking of.
Yeah.
True?
Yeah, absolutely.
But that is about to change. Because what I'm going to attempt to do is read your thoughts. So in order to do that, we need you to create a thought. Just a simple thought. In fact, let's just have you focus on the first letter of the first name of this celebrity.
Okay.
And what I'm going to do is I'm going to call the letters of the alphabet out loud, A, B, C, D, all the way through. And when you hear the letter that you're thinking of, just in your mind, just think stop. Okay. Now, it's important that you don't react physically, because this is thought reading rather than body language reading. So keep a complete poker face. And are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S. Oh, and your thoughts stop on S. Yes?
Yeah.
And this is a female.
Yeah, it is.
Focus on the name. This is Sigourney Weaver.
It is, yes. Wow. That's awesome.
Now, obviously, it's very easy from the offset to for anybody to walk away thinking that was mind reading. But as we know, it isn't mind reading. Okay. It's actually thought reading. But rather interestingly, I discovered a little fact the other day. That is that influence is very much indistinguishable from thought reading. So if we influenced you to pick Sigourney Weaver, then that would have looked the same. I would have known that you were thinking stop when we got the letter S. I would have known that this was a female, and I would have known exactly who it is.
Yeah, sure.
And if truth be known, I actually did both.
Right.
You were actually influenced to pick Sigourney Weaver. I mean, it genuinely felt like a free choice. I mean, you could have maybe chosen Toy Story, and Tom Hanks is on here somewhere. Where is he? He is. Tom Hanks there. You could have chosen perhaps Pulp Fiction and Sam Jackson. He's on there. You could have chosen maybe Shawshank Redemption. That's a popular one. And I believe I've seen Morgan Freeman on there. In other words, you feel like you had a completely free choice. But this page was actually designed to influence that choice, to influence you to pick Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, yeah.
And I can actually show you how. Can you recall when I asked you initially to look over the list of movies, you were then to go all the way through the list of celebrities before you made your choice? That was really to draw your attention to this name here. You'll notice that one of these names on the page has a piece of popcorn next to it. Can you see who that is? Sigourney Weaver. But can you also recall that this page started folded up?
It did,
and then we unfolded it. Well, the first thing actually that you saw was this under the spotlight.
Oh, no.
Sigourney Weaver. But not only that, if you actually look right at the top of the page, who is that staring back at you?
Are you kidding?
That is Sigourney Weaver.
Wow.
And I don't know if you were consciously aware of this, but you can actually fact check this. The actual issue of this magazine, it was issued on the 8th of October.
Yeah.
If you ask Siri, which famous celebrity was born on 8th of October, it was Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's brilliant. Love it.
Right, so that is Showreel. They are in stock now. We've got a few of them left, so go and grab one by the fantastic Michael Murray. Also, if you haven't checked it out, we have got the deep dive, and this week features Michael Murray, where we talk about the effect in depth. He literally goes through everything with it. Great interview, one of my favourites. So check that out as well.
Do you know what he was doing at the stand? If people came up, he did this online as well. He showed the full workings for it. And there's so much, you see the presentation there, that's like maybe 10%. There's so much stuff going on with it. And it just seems to have hit after hit after hit after hit after hit. He's a very, Michael's another one, probably one of my top 3 favourite performers and creators. He's so clever. Yeah. And everything he does, he's just amazing.
Perfect. Right, so have you got a trick for us, Wayne?
I can do a trick.
Yes. Come on in, I'm going to bring you up full screen.
Oh,
amazing.
Oh. Yeah, look at that. I can't shuffle
There
cards.
you go.
There you are.
That's a nice shuffle.
Well, yes, that's my clumsy shuffle. That is. That's the clumsy shuffle.
We'll teach that later.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. All you do is, as you're trying to be clever and do a card, you just drop half the cards. It's very easy.
Yeah.
Tomar, we're going to try something here. This is an old routine, very, very old. Do me a favour, just say stop.
Stop here.
Okay, stop here. That's okay. We're going to take these 4 cards. Whatever these 4 cards are, we are going to use for this routine.
Cool.
Okay, so hopefully you can remember different things.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we've got an Ace of Hearts, the Ace of Clubs. This don't do
That's not
perfect.
easy to
Well
remember.
done. That's nice indeed, isn't it? Okay. Now what we're going to try and do. McDonald's Aces has always been one of my favourite effects. I love the McDonald's Aces. I love David Copperfield's grandfather's Aces. That's another favourite. I want you to remember this card. This is the last of the Aces, so we're going to place it here. And the other 3 go here. Now I've got the Ace of Clubs.
All right.
Now we're going to pretend there's 2 people sat here, but we don't need those people for this trick. So Ace of Hearts is the main one, Ace of Clubs the second one. I'm going to take 3 cards, 3 random cards, and just place them on top of the pack like that. Okay, on the Ace. Take 3 more cards, and they're going to go here. 3 more cards, and they're going to go here. And then 3 more cards, and they're going to go here. Now, I'm going to take this, the Ace of Spades and put that into the pack and give it a shuffle. And without, just give them a quick shuffle as well.
I'm off frame probably.
That's all right, that's okay. No, you're in,
okay,
you're in shot.
Okay, I'm in shot. That's it.
Okay, perfect.
Shuffle.
And now, just say stop.
Stop.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to place them
Right here.
in there as well. Give them a shuffle.
Yeah, I'm keeping you honest here
Yeah.
because I'm now anything can happen here, right?
Anything can happen, and
Yeah.
probably will.
All right.
Now, the last one is this one. Okay, which is the Ace of Clubs.
Yes.
Okay, so just say stop.
Stop.
Okay, there. Okay, that's going to go into the pack. We're going to give it a cut
Yeah.
and a shuffle. Now, the last pile over here is, and I'll leave them there, is the Ace of Hearts.
Yeah.
And that had the 3 cards on top of it as well. The 3 aces went into the pack. They're in there. You shuffled the cards multiple times, and yet somehow we're going to do this. We're left here with the Ace of Clubs,
Whoa.
the Ace of Diamonds, and the Ace of Spades.
Whoa.
There we go.
So
And
good.
the beautiful thing is, it's a borrowed pack of cards. You can do it with any deck of cards. Boom.
Booming.
Very
There
nice.
we go.
Very nice.
What a
You
good
fooled
one.
me. I was right here over the card. Yeah. Amazing.
And what do you call that, Wayne?
I actually hadn't got a name. It's something I came up with years ago when I didn't have the necessary cards to do the normal McDonald's Aces. And I sat on the ship, of course, when you're not working, you haven't got a lot to do.
Yeah.
And I started playing around with different things, and I really liked that idea of putting them in and showing that 4th one and putting them all in and mixing it around. Yeah, it's a really, maybe we should do the download.
It's
Oh.
great. It's really good.
And very easy. There's
Yeah.
one little thing you have to do, but apart from that, it's very easy.
And the misdirections there. To do it. It's well choreographed.
Well done.
Don't know if I've mentioned this. Have I mentioned this?
No?
Right. Last Rise are now back in stock. We've got a limited amount of these and they are on the shelves now, as is the Snow Deck. So if you've been waiting for a Snow Deck or a Last Rise, now is your time to get one. I met up with our friends at Magic Dream at Blackpool and we managed to grab the last of their stock.
Now, the last time the Magic Rise was in, that sold out very quickly, didn't it?
About an hour.
Yeah, so if you want it, you really want to get onto the site and get it because it will sell out very, very quickly. Thank you, David, and for the great gag as well. Maybe I should call it that, Ace Wayne.
That could catch
Right,
up.
Simon Allen said, Peter, have you moved away from your mic? No, but I forgot to turn it on.
Oh!
I'm back. So, yeah, Last Rise, get them in. And we have got another trailer. So, shall I drop another trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at this because this is a really good friend of mine, Craig Squires. Last year he released this at Blackpool. Very, very hard to get hold of because they're very hard to make. They're very expensive to make. And I managed to pick up his last, I think it was 17 units.
Wow.
That's all there are in existence at the moment. And it is great. If you like the Matchbox trick, I think this gives it a new lease of life. And I love the idea of, I'll tell you my idea with it in a moment. And I gave Craig sort of the idea as well for the presentation, but mine's slightly different, uses same theme. But let's take a look at this.
quite smart guys, so I'm pretty sure you're going to figure out parts of these puzzles. The first one is this, I'm going to take the needle and the thread, I'm going to pass it right the way through the centre of the polos like this. And you can literally pull it right out, so it comes out the middle, which you can see. Again, you're quite smart, so you probably realise I'm just getting the needle and thread right the way through two polos. The second part of the puzzle is this, I'm going to take the needle and thread, I'm going to place it right down the centre of the polos, push it all the way through so you can see it coming out the bottom, and it comes right out the bottom in the middle. Now again, you're a smart guy, Sam, which means you've pretty worked out that there's a hole in polos, which is exactly how the needle and thread go through. Hold it in hand. Here's the puzzling part, Sam, which is this. There was never any polos inside. All there was a solid glass bar. That's brilliant. And that's vintage. That is brilliant. Wow.
That's stunning.
It's minted. I mean, when I perform it, my presentation's pretty much the same, but I talk about being, 4 or 5 years old or 7 or 8, and I loved magic, and I created a trick where I thought it was a magic trick where I'd got a packet of polos, pushed a needle through. I showed my mum and my brothers and sisters, and they all said, it's the best thing we've ever seen. Obviously, knowing how it worked, but didn't want to upset me, so I went and showed my friends, and they said, well, that's easy, there's a hole in the middle. So then I went back home and I thought, what if I push it through the side? So I went, showed my mum and my sister, they said, oh, it's the best trick we've ever seen. So I was all pleased, went to school, showed my friends, and they said, but you're just pushing it between the polos. So I went back home and I worked and worked and worked, and this is what I come up with, because the needle goes all the way through here, it goes all the way through here. Now you might think it's going through the polo or even between the polos, but when you realise there are no polos in the pack, that's when the magic happens.
That's beautiful.
And it's great. And the actual gimmick that he's had made is beautiful. It's really, really good. We only had 17 this morning. I don't know how many we've got left. And when they're gone, I don't know when we're going to be able to get more, because Craig hasn't got more. I know they take a couple of months to make, if he bothers to make any more, because they were quite a pain to get made. John says, when is the London convention? It's usually November?
No, it's because it was a week before my day last year, so it's like the end of October.
End of October.
Yeah.
So it's around October, November time. So yeah, and it's a great convention, and it's getting bigger every year. The first year was great. Second year they changed venue, and it was even better. Even better. It was very, very good. Good convention. Andy and Preston Nyman put on an amazing day. Chris James said he's been performing Minted for a year now, and it always delivers. Don't miss out on it. Also, want to say a big shout out to Chris James. We have got a phenomenal trick coming out by Chris. Chris has been working with Harry to bring it to the market, and it should be available in a couple of months, and it's great. Harry loves it. Jason Staples says November the 4th.
There we go.
So that's when the London convention is. Thank you, Jason. This is why I love the AlakazamMagicUK.
Yeah.
I just love the community.
It's
It's
so
everyone's there chatting, helping each other out, giving the information. It's fantastic. So, guys, in case you missed it, I'm going to play this once more. Shameless plug for our live launch happening later this month.
If you're wondering where the Chinese coin is, that's still underneath the bed. There you go, that's it. No. Hey, my name's Craig Petty, and let me tell you something. In the summer of 2022, I bought out with AlakazamMagicUK the Mirage coin set Extreme. It quickly became one of the most popular coin sets of all time. Coin workers and non-coin workers all over the world have started using the Mirage coin set in their working repertoire, and many people have said that the Mirage coin set has actually started getting them to perform coin magic which they never did before. Well, I've had so many requests to bring out other coin sets, and that's the plan. As part of the Mirage range here at Alakazam Magic, I am super excited to bring to you the Apparition coin set.
Brilliant. I've got mine on me all the time. I love it. It's such a great trick.
And you know what? I must have demmed it 100 times at Blackpool, and Harry the same, and it was just, we both had our sort of set dems, and I was kicking off with knock 'em dead, just to knock 'em dead, and put them a little bit off guard for what's to come. Then going into Apparition, then going into Imagine and Zoltar's opener, and then anything else they wanted to see. But all of those tricks were boom, 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 and the that routine that we were doing on the stand, we've supplied as a bonus routine. So it's a routine I come up with, and it just shows so many different elements of magic in such a short period of time. I think I got the dem down to like 1 minute, and the coins are changing in front of their eyes, they're changing in their hands.
Your routine for it is great though. That's the routine that I do. It just flows perfectly from one aspect to the next, and before you know it, it's in their hands and it's happening, and you're like, wow, it's such a great routine.
Yeah, it's, and the thing is, the set is great because the change, anyone that knows that and is thinking along the lines of Lethal Tender, when you take that purse, you're waving it above the American coin and it changes in front of your eyes.
Yeah.
You know, you just wave it above it and it just changes.
On their hand.
On their hand. Cool. It looks so magical. It really, really does. Right, Chris has said, oh, this is an interesting one and we should talk about this, Wayne. Right, Chris, I'm not sure. I think we most probably can. So let me have a look.
I think you can, because I think when you first set it up and you showed me, before it went live for everybody else, the code was there, and maybe because I've got access to it, I think I was able to maybe change it.
Oh, you could change it yourself in your dashboard?
Yeah, but I think maybe because I've got access to do that. I don't know if they've got access to do that.
Try, Chris, have a look in your dashboard, and if the option isn't there, let us know, because we might be able to do it for you.
We'll be coming off here in about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Once we go back into the room, I'll have a look.
Yeah, and then if not, send us a message or give us a call in the shop. We'll have a look for you and see if we can change it. So guys, if you're unaware of this, every time you place an order with AlakazamM, I mean, it's you only need it once, but you're going to be, when you go through the checkout, you're going to see there'll be a special code generated for you. That's your affiliate code, which means if you share that on your Facebook page, or if you say, look at this great trick on AlakazamM, you can save 5% with this. Whoever clicks on your link and purchases anything from us will save 5% on their order, but then you will also order 5%. You will also earn 5% of their order value, but you earn that in cash. So you know you can have that put into your PayPal account or whatever you want. So it's a win-win. You're losing nothing, you're gaining, but also the person that's clicking on it is saving 5% on their order. And it's our little thank you. There's so many of you that are spreading the word about AlakazamM now, and we are so happy and appreciative that we wanted to give you something for spreading the word. And now the person you're telling is going to save 5%, so they're happy, you're going to earn 5%, you're happy, and we're happy because you're spreading the word. So make the most of it. Everyone can get an affiliate code. I think once you get the code, you've got to...
That's their code.
That's their code, but they've got to sign up or something.
Yeah, they just have to log in really to the account.
Yeah.
Just to activate it, and then and like for instance, I've got an affiliate code when I show it on AlakazamM, and it's not just for one person. If you share that code up and 50 people use it, you're going to earn 5% of 50 orders.
Yeah.
And then 50 people are going to get 5% off. It's not just a one-off thing. And then if you share the code again and people go, oh, click through again, every time somebody clicks through with your code, you're going to make commission on it.
Yeah. It took me 2 minutes to register for it. Already made some money. So that's a great affiliate program.
Yeah.
Indeed. Yeah.
It's super simple. Yeah, Chris, you do have to register. And when you register, that's the other thing. You've got access to your dashboard, so you can see all the sales you've made, can't you, Tomar?
Yeah, I can see who I got these from, and I share it with my friends. And it's so tempting to go use Tomar something over here, but I'm not gonna do that. You do that with your friends. Yeah.
I'll say to Chris, if he wants to message me his number after we've done, I'll give him a call in a little while, and I'll get booted up on the computer and see what he wants to change to.
I'm sure, because Chris is saying he hasn't registered yet anyway. So I think when you register and have a look in the account, all the information will be there. Adam said, how do we share the code? You can share the code anywhere. If you're talking about an ALAKAZAM product, or if you're saying, you know, I bought this and it was great, if you want to pick one up, click this link and you'll save 5%. As soon as they click that link, and the link is for the site, it's not for a particular product, isn't it? So they click the link, and then while they're on the site, they might not buy the product that you recommended, but they might buy something else, and you will get 5% of their total order value.
When you put the code in, it might look like a bunch of numbers and letters, but when it comes up on the Facebook or whatever social media, it will be a link to ALAKAZAM.
Right.
So if I say, just seen this brilliant new trick, I take my code, post it in, click share, it comes up as ALAKAZAM. Anybody who clicks on it will go through, but once they're on the site, through the code, it will be associated to you. And also, if anybody shares your post, you're earning off the people who click on that as well. So if I post something up and Tomar shares my post to his friends, then I'm going to be earning off the people they're sharing to as well.
Yeah, it's really easy. Just your first name usually, and then 4 digits, right? Something like that. It's really easy to give it out.
But if you have a look at it, and then I'll have a look at it from this end as well, no problem.
Dave said, thanks for the autograph. You're more than welcome, Dave. David Hand said, Imagine is fantastic, went down well at a gig last Saturday. I tell you what, it was, I had so many favourite dems this year, and Imagine just made people's jaws drop. When when I perform Imagine, whether it's, you know, to friends and family now, or when I'm performing to magicians, I start with the deck printed. My whole presentation about imagination and everything else, and at the end the deck goes blank. I find it hits harder than starting with them blank, printing, and then going blank. I think the going blank at the end just comes straight out of the blue, and they don't see it coming. So yeah, I'm really glad it went down well for you, David.
Yeah, that's great.
So that, my friends, brings us to the end of this ALAKAZAM Live.
It goes quick, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's so quick, even quicker than when watching at home.
Well, actually, it's the same length of time as when you watch, but it feels...
Time goes differently in here.
Well, I want to say thank you all for joining us. It's been a good one this week. And thank you to everyone that came up to say hello at the ALAKAZAM stand. It really does mean the world to us. And we are just so happy that we've got such a supportive ALAKAZAM community, and you are, you know, you're all a big family. That's what it's about, all about having fun. So thank you very much for being part of that. Thank you very much to our VIP and ALAKAZAM VIP, Tomar.
Thank you so much. It's been lovely meeting you all in person. Yeah.
And of course, the legend that is Wayne Goodman.
Thank you for having me. Here in the studio as well. So I didn't get enough magic, but I came down.
And thank you to our lovely host for today.
Hey! And guys, remember, we'll be back next Tuesday. There's nothing else happening this week, right, Wayne? Oh, hang on, there might be.
Oh, yes. Well, tomorrow night, that's why I've come down as well. Well, actually, Tomar as well. Tomorrow, for those who don't know, Kevin Peel from the Magic Circle and Tommy Burnett, who did Academy not so long ago on the Haunted Key. They host a Tuesday night and Wednesday night show on Facebook and on Zoom and all sorts of like the Tuesday Night Magic, which is tonight, Tuesday Night Magic Theatre, and then Wednesdays is the Open Mic Magic. And tomorrow night they're going to be doing it live from here.
Oh.
8 o'clock.
Yeah.
So if you want to get more details, I will share the information about it onto the AlakazamMagicUK page, and then you just click it. You can register it on the. It doesn't cost anything. It's free. But there's a ticket thing that you can get, like a ticket source thing. So you just go on there, put your email in, you'll get a ticket, and then tomorrow night you can log in and watch. Either watch from home or be on the Zoom call and actually participate in the show. It's normally very, very good, very, very busy, performers from all over the world, and tomorrow night coming live from AlakazamMagicUK.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
Looking forward to that. So, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to leave you once again with this shameless plug for our next live launch. Watch out for the dates. It's happening later on this month, and it's a beauty. We sold out of it at Blackpool. It's called Apparition. We will see you hopefully tomorrow night when what's the show called?
It's called the Open Mic Magic.
Open Mic Magic.
I will share a link into the AlakazamMagicUK page, so
Cool.
and the product discussion.
Okay, and also before I forget, please don't forget to watch that video Harry put up. Comment if you can, share it if you can, like it if you can. That will mean the world to us, and it will give the video some traction. If you haven't done so already, please like our Facebook page, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out the deep dive. This week features Michael Murray. Until tomorrow evening, I'll say goodbye.
If you're wondering where the Chinese coin is, that's still underneath the bed. There you go, that's it. Okay, no. Hey, my name's Craig Petty, and let me tell you something. In the summer of 2022, I bought out with AlakazamMagicUK the Mirage coin set Extreme. It quickly became one of the most popular coin sets of all time. Coin workers and non-coin workers all over the world have started using the Mirage coin set in their working repertoire, and many people have said that the Mirage coin set has actually started getting them to perform coin magic, which they never did before. Well, I've had so many requests to bring out other coin sets, and that's the plan. As part of the Mirage range here at AlakazamMagicUK, I am super excited to bring to you the Apparition coin set.